6:31, time to see what headlines are saying this morning. Please note that these headlines are only read as published and have got nothing to do with Nigeria info. So ensure that in your reactions, you have the facts, details, and every information that you give out is something that you can back with facts. All right. We'll go through various news platforms this morning. We've got The Punch, The Nation, Vanguard, The Guardian, and This Day. We are also streaming live on YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja. So go on to those platforms to catch the show live and be a part of the conversation in real time. Let's start with The Punch. It's got this headline: 50% tariff hike. Nigerians may spend 6.74 trillion naira on calls. Telecoms Group insists hike should have been lower. Threatening suit ahead of February implementation date. Sanwo-Olu pledges to work with new Lagos speaker. Niger explosion death toll hits 98. Farmer header crisis. More northern states adopt Ruga to curb clashes. Court condemns media trial, denies EFCC arrest warrant request, says Itodo, others not properly served. Trump returns as 47th U.S. president. 6 killed, 3 injured in Ogun multiple crashes. Import license. Court adjourns Dangote refinery 100 billion naira suit against marketers. Why suspended Delta Catholic priest dumped priesthood for marriage? Sister. No grassroots programs, no global competitions, DECO warns federations. Let's move on now to The Nation. Edu, how Tinubu is stabilizing economy, reducing poverty. NMDPRA, no room for monopoly in oil and gas sector. Tinubu to build $1 trillion country, says minister. EFCC versus ex-bank chiefs. Court adjourns to February 13. Abbas, livestock minister, leads experts to discuss food security at Daily Trust dialogue. Tanker explosion death, toll rises to 98. Court condemns media trial, denies EFCC arrest warrant request, says Itodo, others not properly served. Subscribers kick as NCC OK's 50% tariff hike for telcos. Let's move on now to the Vanguard. Ahead 2027, why opposition can't upstage ruling party. Court remands suspect over alleged assassination attempt on Lokbobiri. I was saved by God to make America great again. Trump. Seyi Tinubu, Lagos now for boys. Balami fires back at Igbokwe. BVN enrollment rises 2.1% to 64.8 million. According to the NIBSS. Interest rate. PFAs raise investment in FGN securities by 17.7% to 13.8 trillion naira. Niger tanker explosion. Senators, Obi, others rage as death toll hits 96. If I were Tinubu, I would avoid antagonizing Trump, according to Professor Akinyemi. I won't join issues with Wike, PDP, BOT chair, Wagbara. We are not your usual Nigerian politicians, Wike tells FCT residents. And that's a good place to leave it. Moving on now to The Guardian. Sanwo-Olu, new Lagos speaker meet, reaffirm harmonious relationship. Troops arrest 25 oil thieves, recover 45,000 liters in Delta. Federal government's free cesarean section, 104 facilities to enlist as pilot phase records 2,819 beneficiaries. EFCC arraigns Amcon, ex-MD, others on alleged 76 billion naira, $31.5 million fraud. Niger tanker explosion, death toll rises to 98 as Agric Minister mourns victims. Less than 1,000 mines active as NMCO issues 7,000 mining licenses. Police foil bandit attacks, rescue 207 trafficked children. Reps declared Tinubu's 595 billion naira allocation to intelligence inadequate. Nigerians to pay 50% more for calls, data, SMS. I am unsure of unemployment statistics in Nigeria, says Labour Minister. Healthy economy without impact on average Nigerian worries senators. And that's it on The Guardian. Moving on now to our final stop for today, which is this day. Trump inaugurated 47th U.S. president, says America must drill baby drill. 2025 budget. Humanitarian Affairs Ministry seeks 260 billion naira to create 2 million jobs. In bid to improve services, NCC approves 50% rise in telecoms tariff. Prepare implementable budget for approval, National Assembly tells MDAs. EFCC arraigns former Amcon MD, others for alleged 76 billion naira, $31.5 million fraud against Aricare. 2025 budget, Labour Minister says 46 billion naira insufficient for ministry. Shatima arrives Davos for World Economic Forum meeting. That's a good place to leave it on this day. Time to get to your reactions right now. We are streaming live on YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja. You can go onto those platforms to watch the show live and be a part of the conversation. On WhatsApp, it is 08099930137. Once you get through, move away from your device, give your name, your location, and kindly go straight to sharing your thoughts. Anthony Menogu, thank you so much for being a part of the show on YouTube. My night was good. How's yours? Good morning, James. Amen. Oludade Abiodun asking a question right there. Please, but why are the increments in telecoms? People should stop disturbing us. Okay, that's a good place. But you're asking a question about why there is an increment in tariff. Let's see what you are saying on Facebook before we get to the phone calls. Onyemechi Anthony, good morning. Watching live from Lugbe. Benedict Mavwan, congratulations to the working president of America. Dr. Mrs. Unma Olebara says any hard policy of Donald Trump that affects Nigeria adversely should not call for limitations. Such policies should act as a spur, incentive, and a blessing in disguise because it will force Nigerians and their government not only to look inwards but to make adequate use of its natural and human resources. Let's insist on true and best leadership in this country. And also Francis says, congratulations to Trump for returning as 47th president of the United States of America. Honestly, it was a good one for him. All right, let's get to the phone lines right now. You can call 0700 951 0000. 08095974869 and 08099930137. Once you get there, please go straight to your point. You would have 60 seconds. Let's talk. Good morning.
Good morning, Dickie.
Welcome, sir.
Thank you. It's Itodo from Amali, Niger State.
Please go ahead.
Thank you. Dickie.
Yes, sir.
What is the cause of the tanker explosions day before yesterday? And the number, I was there yesterday and I am still there up to this morning. It's more than 100, close to 200 people died, not 90.
Well, the official figures for now say 98.
The government.
Go ahead.
The government will not say it. The government will not say it. Why? Because people will get angry of it. But it's close to 200 people die. What is the cause? Check out the route. Our roads. The government failed to. In fact, our people are in pain, in panic. Look at that route. I am telling you, from Diko Junction, see how trailers are. Let the officials of the government came in. Check out the route. The federal government, check out the route. Federal government have been killing people silently. Why? Because a lot of people have been dying because of lack of roads, infrastructures. If you check out the roads completely, right from the junction down to what is it called? Tungamaji, up to you are going to Suleja. There's no roads. Going to Kaduna, same thing. Going to from Abaji to south or southeast, there's no road. A lot of people have been dying because of lack of that route.
All right.
See, I call on the government this morning. Please, federal government, implement that route. Thank you. God bless Nigeria.
God bless Nigeria. Thank you very much, Ambassador, for sharing your thoughts right there. And there's been this somewhat lip service about the enforcement of a ban on daytime movement of trucks in some states in Nigeria. I know Lagos, tried to impose restriction of movement, on trucks, but we've seen this situation play out one time too many across various states in Nigeria. And there's been this concern around maybe there should be, an intentional ban on the timing of heavy-duty trucks plying the roads. Maybe at night where there is less traffic, it's best for them to be on whatever routes or go about whatever journey that they want to. And Senator Woko, sometime in April, also, tried to push for the need to resolve and implement the law to strengthen these trucks driving at a particular time. And the Commissioner of Transport in Lagos State, Frederick Oladende, in a meeting with stakeholders, stated the government had plans to implement this existing law restricting truck movements and operations to certain routes and to night time only. What is the holdback for this? Why would this not be pushed for, seeing the downside to these trucks moving in the daytime, the traffic it causes, the risk it imposes? It's a handful. It's a lot for people to contend with, especially when they are caught in whatever tragic situation plays out. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome.
Yeah, thank you. My name is Mr. Sabeza. The hike in tariff, for people asking, is normal because subsidy is gone. They are also paying tax and buying things in the country. Thank you to the government for considering giving women free space in certain centers. It's good because I observed that during our mother's time, we just put to bed, Mama can put to bed at home, market, sometimes in the hospital. But now, so many of us find it difficult to give birth, except through CS, and CS is expensive. I've been asking myself, is it the food we eat that is making us not to be able to give birth? I don't know. Because I know some people, when they are pregnant, they will take all the bobo niche so that the baby will be small. With the intent that CS is expensive so that they will go to bed. Even if they tell them you will give birth through CS, they will be praying. Some will say no, they will try because they don't have money. This bobo niche that we are taking, bobo niche means many things. Sometimes do affect you and also affect the baby. So for government, it's not all the time we'll come and just castigate the government. For government to consider that alone, I'm happy. And with the women that do give birth, we have the belief that so many hospitals, we want you to give birth 2 years. When you go like this, they just take you 1 minute, 2 minutes.
All right.
It's yes. So now that they are making it subsidized or free, it's a good one.
All right.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, Itodo. How are you? How are you doing?
Very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing fine. My name is Abakar calling you from Gwagwalada.
Go ahead.
It's artistic. It is within the neighborhood of vicinity of FCC, from 2 kilometers away from FCC terminal. You cannot boast of good roads, no motorable roads, highways terminal nearby. It is pathetic. It continues to. One of the regular caller of Nigeria Info in the last Friday, he made that his open mind center on that the deplorable situation of that road, and immediately afterwards, this unfortunate incident happened. Niger State or the road supposed to be maybe 6 to dual carriage. So I don't know what they do with the humongous allocation, whether from it is all everyone has to blame, both the federal and the state. And it is unfortunate, I'm saying this on here, in Niger State have suffered a bad leadership right from inception. The Niger State to be one of the senior states in this belt, in this zone. But nearby recently created Nasarawa, even both of infrastructure, super infrastructure, than Niger State. What is happening with Niger?
All right.
People are being lost daily. It's unfortunate. And they are talking of super economy. When people are perishing, cooking oil, when people are dying, dying is stampede for food, they are talking. This is an abstract economy.
All right.
Economy that promotes figures, but it's killing people. Thank you.
Let's move on now to the WhatsApp and see what you are saying. The paradox of minimizing poverty amid hardship leaves me in imagination of an ideal decent living. Okay. Do you want to resend this? I'm trying to... But anyway, you go on to say that the president is living in the opposite side of the realities on ground. So sad is what Ruben from Church Road in Suleja says. Tinubu's policies, please, our president is not doing anything visible to alleviate poverty. Trump, I hail you. We know you are a prince from the Most High, is what Chimezie Nwafo in Gwagwalada says. And 98 dead in the Niger tanker explosion. That was an avoidable incident, but ignorance and hardship have cost many families tears, agony, and sorrow. My thoughts and prayers are with the families and quick recovery to the injured ones. Congratulations to Trump. Fitzgerald from Airport Road. Good morning.
Yeah, bro.
Welcome.
Trump's coming back. Prophet Michael.
What's your name, sir? Go ahead.
Prophet Michael Tumoke. Divine is the greatest person on earth. Take it or leave it. When you write a book and you dedicate it to somebody, it means there's something about that. Let me tell us this. Trump must be the one to expose this book. I'm not going to expose it. But though I've given out tips on what is in this book, this book is what is called Book of Remembrance.
Prophet, do you want to stick to any headlines that have your attention this morning?
Talk to me.
Do you want to stick to a headline that has your attention this morning?
Yes.
So please stick to that.
Coming back. He said he's divine. That is God that said him to come back. And I'm on this direction.
All right. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Welcome, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. What's your name, sir?
This is Hame from Gogwalada.
Please go ahead.
You see, when you talk of road infrastructure, there has not been any government who has done it more than administration of Baba Buhari. The Niger, from Gogwalada here to Suleja, the road is okay. From Suleja to Mina, it's just more before you reach Mina, just 1 kilometer distance that the road is, they have not completed the road. I don't know where some people are saying that the road is, the government has not done anything. Which road for Niger State? Why are we always come to hurt to and lie like that? Just to blackmail the government. Is that the reality?
Do you live in Niger State? Because those in Niger State also call in to complain about the state of their roads. I mean, following this incident that happened, there's been complaints.
I'm from Niger State.
Okay.
I am from Niger State.
Mm-hmm.
I'm from Niger State. I just came back from there just 2 days ago.
Okay.
Why are we lying like that? Instead of us to say the reality, we'll be lying.
So what is the reality, Ahmed? Okay, I'd like to get clarity on that. You say the roads are great. Some people say the government needs to do more in terms of the road infrastructure. We need to follow up and maybe visit Niger State and see the true state of things in the, with regards to the road infrastructure. 6:53 right here. We'll take a breather for the news in a bit, but let's see what you're seeing on the live feed on YouTube and Facebook. This one right here. Good morning, Mary Jude, Ben Dixon. Thank you so much for joining in. Okwando Bina says we are experiencing increments in this administration. They are enormous and it's unleashing hardship, hunger, and suffering on Nigerians. The increment of telecom tariffs is very unfortunate. Okay. All right. Thank you for your thoughts right there. Mwaza John Lasisi says, tariff hike, what is it that Nigerians are enjoying in this country? Nothing. To survive in your own country is a great task. All these plans are towards making the lives of Nigerians miserable. Which way Nigeria is a question that he ends his thoughts with. Nobilistic Nobility says Nigerians are suffering, yet the presidency claims that the economy is good. Zuwaira Aminu Izam watching live from Kuala Lumpur. Thank you so much for joining in. Oscar Yunane Manduls watching from Guarimpa. And Austin Okay says, Professor Soludo has to do something fast about insecurity in the state. I attended the burial of my father in Ihala local government area of Anambra State. Sending you all the love and condolences. Hope that you stay strong in this time. Wakita Laptang, thank you so much for joining and watching live from Jos. We'll go on a quick breather. When we come back, we'll get more reactions to the headlines and take more of your calls and your messages. But you can catch up on YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja.
More conversation, more talk, more right after this.